Lately I've been going through financial hell. It seems like everything I try to do, I fail. Everything I put my hand at falls apart. I went $15,000 in debt trying to pay the bills. And then recently I bought my own semi-truck and my own trailer, and I'm trying to make it, and then the economy hits and everything falls apart again, and you can't. It seems like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, It's hard. Life is hard. And I was having a conversation with God one day, and I said, where the hell are you? Where are your promises? You say I'm supposed to be the head and not the tail. You're supposed to say I'm be above and not beneath. You say I'm supposed to be the winner and not the loser. And where are you? God comes back with a rebuttal that you just cannot beat. And he says, look at the birds. He says in the Bible, he says, look at the birds, look at the trees, look at the flowers. How well do I take care of them? And I'm your dad. How well do I take care of you? You've always had food on the table. You've always had a roof over your head. You've always been taken care of. Why are you complaining? What is the problem here? And you come back and you say, God, I just can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I cannot see the freedom. I cannot see the financial freedom. I can't see the marital freedom. I can't see any of this freedom. And he says, no, I got you. I got you taken care of. I'm your dad. And being a dad myself, I can understand that. I can understand that because I want the best for my kids. I want to be able to provide for the best that I can. So I know that God's providing. Since that conversation with God, he's given me a couple of solutions. He's given me a couple answers, and we are on a path. We are on a trail to financial freedom now, and God is so good. His mercies are so good. His grace is so good. I think a good thing to do, a good way to remember God's amazing grace and his amazing blessings is just look back. There have been some months, where the paycheck is so small and you're like, well, how in the heck? How are we going to survive? How am I supposed to even pay my rent or my mortgage or, put food on the table? And then a check comes in from the government that covers exactly what you need. And when you lay it all down, when you give it all to God and you just say, you know what? I can't do this on my own, and I cannot do this on my own. When you just put it down and you say, here, God, you're my provider. Your promises to me say that you will take care of me. You may not be able to see it, but God is always, always answering. And if you just shut up and listen for a minute, he'll tell you. And he'll talk right back. I think in life, we have to go through a lot of dark times. If we don't go through those dark times, we will never remember that God is our provider, that God is the one who is there for us, that God has everything that we need. And I think that if we remember going through those dark times, there's bends in the tunnels, but God says, in all your ways, acknowledge me, and I will make your path straight. And when that path straightens out, that's when you can see the end. And that's the promise that I'm holding on to.